Disclaimer: for use at education purpose use only. All rights and image and music clip belong to the director owner and we do not claim ownership. This is breaking news, y'all. Man, when that say Trey game been holding the Kenneka Jenkins case down, boy, guess what I know now? All because I exposed Jack. All because I exposed Jack. Man, look. Watch this, y'all. Let's crack this case wide open. This what was said to me and what was sent to me, right? If you want to start out with the investigation, you really got to go to August. You really got to go to August. Be like, what did you mean? Like August? We know she died on September the 9th. Guess what Miss Teresa signed? Guess why she signed the contract? This is the most craziest thing ever. If I were Miss Teresa, all that old crashing now, I understand now. I truly do. But check this out, y'all. Get everybody in here so we can spill this tea. And this finna be the most crazy story because it's two girls that died that night. For sure it was. And you finna understand the Barbara Evans story so clearly. I mean, like the Barbara Evans. Now I see why Rob said that's why Barbara Evans was at the hotel because her daughter was there. Keep this in mind. Guess who Barbara Evans' daughter is? That's the most craziest thing that I can hear. It would make sense why Barbara would be at a hotel and her daughter there. Because you want to know why Barbara would be there? Because her daughter died that night. On September the 9th, Kenneka died on the 6th. Now, this the crazy part about it. Man, I'm so pumped up for this. I'm so pumped up. Because y'all finna see everything what I'm about to tell you. You finna be like, it's finna answer all your questions. Anything you want to know about the Kenneka Jenkins case, it's finna answer all your questions. All the conspiracy theory, all of this. Because you want to know who was the second girl that died that night? We finna get to that car wreck when it come to Jalen Ford. All right. Check this out, right? Let's start from the top to the bottom. Well, let's start from the bottom from the top. All right. Miss Teresa got a pocket ticket that was on September the 6th at 1:36 p.m. We all heard that on the 911 call. Keep that 911 call timestamp. That was at 7 in the morning. And but you know Kenneka died on the 6th. If this what was told to me, bro, I was like, oh my God, Miss Teresa. Your only option is this. You can say screw that contract and tell the world the truth or keep going along with it. But what I'm about to say this here, it's finna ruin your whole career. It's finna ruin, and then this finna, let me stay on subject. Watch this, y'all.
Wake
Right here.
up! Wake up! Wake up!
This the insurance lady. There go Jack. That's Jack. Keep that in mind. There is Jack. Guess who Jack related to? The beverage manager. I didn't even know that. The one that found her in the freezer. Now look, that's why he was at the protest. Cause what I'm about to tell the world, that's why he at the protest on Mr. Reese's side and his people that one that found her in the kitchen. In the freezer. Man, you got to be kidding me. For the one that don't know who is Jack, check this out. You want to know what the crazy part about it? Cause this the insurance lady that's filming this. Y'all remember what Jess 33 King said? Hold on. Man, y'all put on y'all seatbelts. Cause this finna get crazy. Now, this the lady that's filming Jack. I didn't know who Jack was. The people at the protest didn't know who Jack was, the strangers. You know, we don't know, but you got a high profile figure right here. So let's go to Jess 33 King, right? When Jess 33 King, look, this finna be so crazy once you put all of this together. Hold on. Let's go to what Just 33 King video with the girl telling you about the insurance money. Hold on, y'all. Bear with me, because the thing that I'm about to say is finna get crazy. Hold on, I need Just 33 King video. Let me go to his channel. You know what I'm talking about? Just 33 channel, not this John. Not that one. Why is it right? I need this one.
The lips.
Hold up. Watch this, y'all. Y'all remember when Just 33 King was telling everybody this right here? Hold up. Now this crazy. Now this the insurance lady that's filming the video at the protest, right? Y'all remember this video right here? Here go the video.
What's up? It's your boy, Just 33 Kings Production.
And I just want to show the world this. Cause this story finna get so crazy. Jet 33 King one line when he was saying this stuff, bro. Man, dude was lying. So when he exposed that Kenneka had a life insurance, this the lady that got the life insurance, right? That's no, I'm talking about in cahoots with Mitch Reese. And she filming Jack, right? And he related to the beverage manager. That's all I'm gonna say. Not only that's all I'm gonna say, that's why he at the protest. So think about when Mitch Reese was talking about show the real tape, you know what I'm saying? Because it's all on his call. Golly. I want to appreciate that person that reached out to me and say, Trey Gang, I'm the real. And that person confessed and said, I was at the party. I was like, what? I can't sleep no more. Do we have a clear understanding now that if you got this insurance lady at the protest, this insurance lady on her channel with her phone recording Jack? Watch this, y'all. Matter of fact, let's go to the beginning of this video. And we can just play Just 33 King video and mute this John.
And yes, finally, exclusive interview from my homie Teflon from the Chirac from Chicago. I told you. 773. Holla at your boy. He right there on the camera, holding the camera for me, of course. Y'all know I know how the best technology, but I'm gonna let y'all know. I told you I had an exclusive update for you. I got some valuable information, and you're gonna hear some stuff that you're just not gonna like. Some things you're gonna like, but trust me, like I said, there's some things that you're not gonna like. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. You know what I'm saying? I got my boy Teflon right here. Holla at your boy.
So you got to play the camera roll.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I had to do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying?
And these Leonora people. Look, there's Leonora people on the bullhorn, and this Leonora people. I got pictures with her with Loso. Watch this. Check it out.
That homegirl right here, you know what I'm saying? She from the Chirac. Holla at your boy. Where y'all from? What part of Chicago y'all from?
Man, I grew up on the west side of Chicago, man. 17 and Christiana. Yeah.
That's where it's at. That's where it's at.
Don't he look, if you look, check this out, y'all. Watch this. That's where Jack raised from too. Think about if you from the hood and Jack from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Because I know where I come from. Ain't that many white people in my neighborhood. But if you go to other towns, you will have Mexicans and all this stay in the neighborhood, right? So there go Andrew Williams right there. You see how she filming all this? Look how fake this look now. Right? You see how it's fake? Then watch this.
36 hours in the car, bro.
36 hours. Keep 36 hours in mind. But guess what? Kenneka died actually on the 6th, starting the time off from the 6th, 36 hours, you get September the 9th. It's finna be a cover up. It's finna be a cover up. It's finna be a major cover up. Cause watch this. All because Jack got exposed. Watch this.
36 hours in the cover, right?
There go Jack.
All right, you guys. Blow the whistle.
Now look. Watch how she would greet her. Just to make a clear understanding. You see Jack? This her video. The insurance lady. But watch how she greet her when I tell everybody. She already know who Jack is. But look who Jack popping up with. And watch how she finna greet her.
Blow the whistle. Hey, baby. How you doing?
What? You don't greet a stranger like that and the stranger greet you like that. It's over with. It is over with. You don't greet strangers like that, right? Look.
Blow the whistle. Hey, baby. How you doing? Thank you.
Jenkins was murdered.
That white girl greeting everybody on the block. Come on now. I told y'all, these are straight facts right here. Keep liking and sharing this video and watch how Trey Gang finna really expose these people. You see how that white girl shaking, hugging, kiss. Just imagine that Jack, just say it's a house party, right? Check it out. Look at this video again. Watch this, y'all. If you look at this video again, right? Just imagine you at a house party and Jack show up. At a house party, right? Like, yeah, there go Jack right there, right?
Next I was in the cover, right? All right, you guys. Blow the whistle.
He come to
Hey,
party.
baby. How you doing?
What's up, boo?
Thank you.
Jenkins was murdered.
Hey, y'all.
Yes,
Look,
Say
you
hi
see
to Mom,
this?
Jack. Jack is back.
Jack is back.
He out here all the time.
Jack is back.
There goes Jack. Blow the whistle. All right, blow the whistle. Justice for Kenneka. Justice for Kenneka. I am Kenneka.
And it's funny that she got the camera focusing on Jack. Oh man, this finna get crazy. Now notice how she got the camera just focused on Jack. Now look how Jack popped up with the little young white chick with her little son. And he really out there because the beverage manager, aka the security guard that 54 like to talk about, and said count, tell, and finish him. Let's finish him then. That's why he would be at that protest, making sure everything goes smooth. And keep an eye on Mr. Reese to make sure ain't no funny stuff. See how they disguise themselves? Oh yeah, I know I'm making sense a whole lot now, right? Man, Jack is the nightmare. Look, look.
We want justice.
We want justice.
We want justice.
He been doing this shit since Martin Luther King and all those protesters. When it comes to famous people, that man been doing this stuff. Only thing he just teaching them this how you do a real protest and keep covering it up.
Justice.
We want justice.
We want justice.
We want justice.
We want justice. Justice. Now.
We want justice.
We want justice.
We want justice.
We want justice.
Y'all know Nightmare on Elm Street was in Chicago, right? Did y'all know that? You know that was based in Chicago, right? So just imagine when it come to Freddy Krueger movies, even though they were a horror movie, what if they were based on a life event? Like, boom. Go look it up. Man, Freddy Krueger was my worst nightmare. Cause when I watched Freddy Krueger, bro, for the first time, who had nightmare when they first watched Freddy Krueger? Be honest. When you watch Freddy Krueger, I know I did. My experience, man, I couldn't even sleep because I'm like, man, Freddy Krueger. You know what I'm talking about? That Freddy Krueger had me running my mama in that room. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, Freddy Krueger in the closet, and I'm buzzing in my mama room. They end up busting cheeks in that jar. Like, damn, I showed up at the wrong time. And then he talking about we should have never showed him Freddy Krueger. Now he running all around the house at midnight. Round time we get freaky. That's when I was grudging. Like, oh my God, what the hell is going on here? Just imagine you have a dream of a ghost and you run in your parents' room and they oiled up butt naked and shit, sweating in the mud. Caught him in the act, you like, damn, Freddy Krueger and all this. Oh my Lord, Jesus Christ, I'm crumbled at this point. They telling me, go back in the room, go back in the... I'm like, nah, Freddy now, you know what I mean? I see you got your Freddy out too, raw type shit going on, you know. I couldn't believe it. I was traumatized. But check this out, y'all. This was going on. They said Kenneka died on the 6th, right? All right. Hold on. Before I get started, what I'm about to tell the world, all of this finna make the protest. Look, everything I'm about to show, all this finna make sense when I play everything. I got everything lined up, including the free. Check this out. That's why Jack will be there because his people is the one that worked security that night. And they lied and said he was the beverage manager, and actually he's a security guard. And the freezer that's in question is right here in front of his office. Right? So when Trey Gang tell you this, that's why this insurance lady, and she an insurance star. I went on her page alone just to show the world, be like, look, y'all, these people follow me. I thought these people were following me because they had good spirits about the Kenneka Jigga case. Because I'm looking at these people like activists, you know what I'm saying? These people got a heart that they just out here just trying to do what I'm doing. But it's the other way around. It's the other way around. So if you got this insurance woman filming Jack at the protest, right? Won't this make sense now?
Is that the west side, east side, south side? That's the west side.
West side is the
That's
best.
and as you know, where you from? Where you from? Where you from?
I'm from the south side, 7th South Shore Drive.
You from where now?
The south side.
She from the south side. You know.
South Shore Drive.
Girl, I'll cover your face.
She kind of camera shy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I just want to ask y'all, what's y'all thoughts on the Kenneka? Like, if y'all know some shit that I don't know, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, she was set up. I feel like she was a good person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
You think that?
what do you think? You know what I'm saying? What do you think?
Jenkins wasn't shit. I'm gonna be real with this whole YouTube video.
How do you feel that way? How do you feel that way? Because, you know what I'm saying, from what her mama say, she was a good girl, you know what I'm saying? She had the best finding clothes and stuff like that.
Yes, the niggas on the streets bought her them fine clothes.
What do you mean? Was she like out there in the world like fucked up?
No, Kenneka just set up every staff. Everybody, she got that ass. She's karma. She got that ass. Bitch. She got karma. Okay, it's karma.
Okay.
Her friend, no.
Wait a minute. So
It's karma.
it's karma. Like when she died in that freezer.
She didn't die in the freezer. She died before she got in the freezer. Then put her in the freezer. Yeah, she died in the freezer for real.
And that's what I'm finna tell everybody. Cause this story that we thought it was, look, gang, when I say stay focused, oh look, if you this is why I'm trying to tell y'all, look, y'all stay focused. If you go back to this video, this the same preacher, right? That supposed to be Teresa sacrificed her daughter. And look who he talking to. And he related to the beverage manager that got control over the camera above the freezer. Do this make sense now? Do that make sense now? That's all. Cause you got to understand this, cause you got to look at it. Do nobody don't watch protests? When it come to murder case, do nobody just sit up here and just watch a protest? You might watch it live, you know, when it's in real time, and like, yeah, I saw the protest, you know what I'm talking about? I'm just seeing people pop a balloon, but look at the people that be there at a protest with the devil. Mm. Then you want to know why he would be preaching at the funeral, telling the world she was sacrificed. Then you go to this video. I just want to show y'all, look how they greeted him. This enough to get at least 100 likes right now so it can spread like wildfire. So it can spread like wildfire. Cause watch this.
Bros.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep. So you mean to tell me she was the type of person that set people up?
Yep.
Wow, that's deep. You know what I'm saying? Because I never knew that. I never knew that because, you know what I'm saying, for what my understanding was is that she was like she was set up or somebody raped her. She was raped, right?
Of course, yes.
You don't gotta be camera shy. You know what I'm saying? What do you think? Like, what do you think? Like, was she set up? You know what I'm saying? Was she set up queen? Did she?
From my opinion, like, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know what the fuck going on. You know, I don't.
But you believe that she was what? Set up or something like that? Like, she said she was set up. Like, she got more valuable information. Like,
Let me see. He said she was.
Because you know why? She a female.
Okay, she set up one of the homies.
It's different. It's different than what us men see than what a female sees. So it's like, okay, they be in the streets all the time. You feel me? They be in the streets 24/7. So it's like her putting herself in her shoes. She can see all that shit. You feel me?
so what do you see? What do you see? Like, what do you see? What do you see? Like, you keep saying she was a set up queen. Like, did she set niggas up? Like,
If you just want me to get the point, hash it down, or like.
yeah, go ahead, hash that shit down.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see. Okay. She's a setup bitch. She set up one of the guys' men, right? Listen to it. Her friend Monifa told the guys like, she set your homie up. He's dead.
And guess what this murder finna come? Check this out. What a person told me, right? Put it like this here. This murder, what she talking about, it was actually a real murder. And that murder was about Carl Nesbitt, people, and Lil Dirt. Lil Dirt. It's gonna be a lot of shootings, right? When you go back to Chicago, just look at all the rappers beef in 2017. If you find out like, damn, I can go to Lil Dirt and Trey Gang say, hey, look at these people right here. That's why they talking about the murder, because they know about the Lil Dirt situation. Right? Look.
And boom, they said bring the little bitch to the hotel party. And they got her ass. That's karma, you hear me? Her mama got a brand new car and she sold the bitch organs. I don't never want to sell.
Wait a minute, what kind of car did she have before that?
The regular ass Impala 2005, I think it was. They said it was, yeah. Now she driving a foreign born.
We got to do our research. Hey.
The Impala, that's what Kenneka was driving. The white Impala. And Miss Teresa was driving a Ford Explorer. All right, watch this.
Hey, fact check right there, everybody that's listening to this. Whatever car she says she's driving, fact check it. You know what I'm saying? That means you go out and do your research and see what kind of car she driving.
For everybody that got, that care about anything, I'm sorry for her death, but that comes with when you want to be a street bitch. You heard? That just comes with, you're going to die. You set up the wrong side, you're going to get to the way.
So what side was Kenneka from? And who did she set up on? What side?
She was on the side. And that side that she set up, I don't know. We got to ask Monique for that. Okay, it's Monifa.
I don't know what side she was.
What part Monifa play though? You know what I'm saying? Like
Monifa wasn't no gangbanger. That was just her best friend. That was just her best
really?
friend. That was her friend. The
So
other girl too was her best friend.
Who, Irene?
Yeah, that girl, they always friends. They hung with each other. That all the pictures, them stunner shades, Irene glasses, that's why we crack jokes. Irene them ain't.
If y'all really want to know the secret, Little Dirt is related to Leonora Harris. If you think I'm lying, that's information that they don't want y'all to know. Why this? If you think I'm lying, hold up. She look like Leonora. She look like Leonora. Right? If you did, check it out. If you go to Lil Dirt, I can't make this up. Lil Dirt video. Guess who Lil Dirt would look like? Golly. It's things that y'all do not know about Chicago, bro. You see that? Look, if I show you a picture of Leonora, let me show you a picture. So nobody can say, man, Trey ain't even lying on this stuff. Whoever schooling him, hold up. Watch this. Let me pull that John up right quick. Hold on, I'm scrolling down now. I think I'm in the living. Damn, I so did delete living over pictures. I so did delete living over. But I should have a picture of her. Ain't nobody finna believe this stuff here. Come on, do I got one picture of Leonora? At least one picture. Matter of fact, now y'all hold up. Matter of fact, see that? I ain't gotta say no more on that part, right? Look, I thought I was crazy when I was like, man, you know, hold on. Kenneka Jenkins' sister. Told y'all. I told y'all. I told y'all Trey Gang can't make this up. I can't make it up. You want to know who he looked like the most? Watch this, y'all. This the crazy part about it. Man, this so crazy. Look. Hold on. Damn, they coming, y'all. Look. Watch this. Damn. Look what Kenny Martin at. Hold on. Man, these folks better stop playing with me, bro. They gonna have to stop playing with me. Now y'all see that? With your own eye. So look, if you want to know what happened to Kenneka Jenkins, then look. If you go back to this, hold on, is this one?
What you want, bro?
Hold on. What Jet 33 King video? I just had Jet 33. Right here it goes. I can exit out of this shit and go back to this. See that? Now, they finna expose the insurance lady, which is this lady right here. This the insurance lady. She got her own company deal with life insurance.
Real, fuck them.
Right. But
They should have died with her, you know. But
so what kind of lifestyle did
Kenneka lived a good life. She used to work at White Castle.
I'm trying to see
that bitch was a fast
what's this I'm hearing about the black market in there and
yeah.
organs and shit like that. You know, I'm not sure about that.
So I had to listen to my friend C that told me about them organs, and I ain't believing that. When I looked on Google the other day, her mama did sell them organs, and she got some bands from Selena Gomez.
Did she really?
I knew she needed an ass whoop.
She did do her ass whoop, huh? Okay, so let me ask you this. Back to my other question: what lifestyle was Kenneka Jenkins' mama living in? Like, you know, where did she work?
What? That's crazy. Let me see. Her mama had the best weed on the block. That's where Kenneka them got their hustle from.
From my mother.
Yep. Then the son next.
So you telling me she was a dope dealer?
Yep.
That's sometimes.
Hold on, just look at it though. Just look at it though. Why she ain't want to go talk? Hotel pay her, they pay her. Boom. I don't want to be in front of no camera. That's how it is when you get money. I would do the same shit if it was my dog. Ain't gonna have to.
Shit.
Smack her ass.
Shit. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, let's not do.
First of all, her mama was jealous of Kenneka, so it's like y'all gotta understand. Kenneka got more fame than her mama. I would, if you hate on your daughter, of course you gonna get your daughter.
Now let me say this.
She don't cry no more. I don't see her on the book no more. Nothing no more.
That shit on that she showed.
She got that money and she's straight. So like everybody just forget Kenneka. I mean, y'all want justice. Justice over with. If her mama wanted justice, she would still be fighting right now.
Right. And how long you been living in Chicago?
Since I was after pussy, and my mama coochie.
Wow.
And my sister Nene, I ain't gonna tell her name now.
Yeah,
she used to hang with this little thing, Kenneka Jenkins, every day.
So the big boy at the hotel had something to do with everything.
That's right.
They paid the mama to just forget it. They threw tapes out and everything.
Because
Where
it
the
took
tapes
them,
at?
48 hours exactly.
Where the tapes at? Then the mama stopped talking. She got that money and she said, I'm walking, goddamn. Why y'all think?
Did they throw out like a fake video of all that shit happening?
They have fake videos. They have real videos. They have.
They cut certain things.
They cut certain things that happen in there.
Exactly. So when they cut certain things in there, you know what I'm saying? So that's fishy right there. You looking for your daughter, and she done came home in 2 days.
Right.
And y'all over here.
What? Hold up. You said what now? Hold on. This was the chief in the
To my
company.
daughter, and she done came home in 2 days.
And she didn't come home in 2 days? He should have never said that. In 2 days. So what if Trey Gang told y'all, man, that girl actually died on the 6th and they had 36 hours to cover the crime up, and that's why we got a reenactment on September 9th. Hi y'all. That's all I just look. Check this out. That's all I just want to show the world this. Like, okay, 2 days. Write that in your notes right now. Cause this finna bag Trey Gang up on this. Alright? We got that part 2 days. You mean tell me in 2 days? I remember the 911 call when Mitchell Rich was like, my daughter wanted her on the September 6th. Right? All this finna make sense of what somebody sent me, and I'm tired of this shit, bro. I'm tired of these people sending me shit, and when they sending me, and when I presented it, it's like, damn, Trey Gang, shit, I told you, man, this shit is powerful. Man, you gonna have people competing against you. You gonna have people competing, you know what I'm saying? Look. Look at the protest. Throw me up if you agree with like, oh, if this the insurance lady feminist and she focusing in on Jack, greeting Jack, and Jack is related to the same security guard that found her in the freezer. Right? Listen to this.
And y'all over here talking about y'all can't get no security
Why
tape
you
and
look for
win.
the first day, goddamn?
Exactly.
I'm a bitch. I'm setting my daughter up for no time money, bitch. If that's my child, bitch, I'ma stick to my child through the end.
Let one of my
Shit
children
for your bitch.
Let one of my
Your
children
fucking child, bitch. You
get
got me
lost in
fucked
our
up.
hotel.
That's my baby, bitch.
But I can't get no get back in 2 days. You got
Hey, let's chill on it. Let's chill on the cussing for a second, because you know what I'm saying.
Okay, I apologize for cussing, but money don't mean nothing to me when it comes to my child. Period.
That's how you can tell you
Right.
things up.
So let me.
Would she still be fighting right now?
Yeah, she would. I think she would. But you know, from what I heard, what I heard was, and you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna just throw it out there. I received some information, and this is just 33 King Production that's talking right now. I came across some information. You know what I'm saying? I came across that, you know, originally that her mom had took out an insurance policy. She had an insurance policy out on all her kids. And when she became this person of interest, her mom, unfortunately, I'm looking at this piece of paper, this information, you know what I'm saying? And when she ended up dead, she collected all this money.
Told you. Told you. Man, dude wasn't lying. So that's why you got this insurance lady posing as an activist. Posing as an activist, like, yeah, y'all, justice for Kenneka. Look.
You know what I'm saying? Originally, that party, from what I understand, the information that was handed to me from these people from Chicago, not the ones you see here, not these Chicago people, but what I got from Chicago is that that going away party was a party for Kenneka. I mean, that going away party was a party for Kenneka because she was supposed to be put in a witness protection program because she was setting up a lot of people. Now, mind you, that insurance policy is still there. You know, now that Kenneka is going away and it's going to be in this witness protection program, now her mom said, "Hey, go set her up. We go knock her off." This is her own mother. And I ain't trying to, I hate that I have to say this, like I said. There's going to be some things that, you know, that you're going to dislike for me to say. It's all right over there. That you're going to dislike for me to say. It's hard for me to say this. This is not my information. I'm just the middleman passing it through. Now, this is another scenario that we got to explore. We got to fact check. We got to look at and just look at it. You know what I'm saying? So now we have, okay, let's recap real quick. We have Kenneka setting up somebody. We got Kenneka getting caught up in some shit. You know what I'm saying? And now she got to be a part of this witness protection program and be hidden. Her mom knows that.
Now check this out. Will y'all look at Lil Durk different now if you find out Lil Durk got ties to the family and all those hits and beef that they all be beefing on YouTube publicly about? And Lil Durk locked up now for higher hit. You don't think it's gonna come back? Either got something to do with the Kenneka Jenkins case? That's all I'm gonna say. It's gonna get spooky. You can tie Lil Durk murders back to the Martin family because they all was in on murder. Right? Hold up. I'm finna explain to everybody what happened to Kenneka. Prove it, Trey Gang, that she died on the 6th. And show the world. Alright. Before I do that, look what you seeing on this video. You got to see it for yourself. There go that lady right there. Y'all want to know who she related to? Do I need to go to the funeral and show y'all the lady that her name is Candy? And she's a basketball player. She was the top basketball player. This her daughter. Her daughter in the news. Matter of fact, look. Matter of fact, I'm gonna show y'all her right here. That lady right there. Y'all got to keep up with this type of tea, right? Now you finna see what, like, oh, if Jack there and Jack is somebody in the news there, look at this protest. Allegedly protest, right? And you see like they got, oh, if I see her there, you will see her mama at the funeral. Like, yeah, like, hold on, let me do it right now, and they'll put the cream on the crop. Kenneka Jenkins funeral. Watch this. I'm finna go straight to it. Remember, that's why he preaching at the funeral and stuff, telling everybody it was a sacrifice. Oh Lord, it ain't gonna be this one. Ain't gonna be that. John, watch this, y'all. This how they playing the world. I know who channel I need to go on to find that job. You know what? Let me go to the pro tip. Let me go to the pro tip. I know what channel to go to. Oh, I can go to this channel. Watch this, y'all. You scroll all the way down and go to show you who her mama is. Watch this, y'all. All right, we getting close to the funeral. Hold up. Y'all got to bring all that up. I heard y'all. Y'all remember this the same Jack? Look, guess who looking for Jack when they come up missing? Y'all see that? Right? Keep it in mind. Boy, this one, yeah, Andre found Jack. Right? Y'all see this with your own eyes. And you mean to tell me, why would you upload a video that you in the house with the security guard family member that found her in the freezer? Like nobody was gonna figure that out. Dude, that hit different now when I show you this person, family member, found her in the freezer and they had ties to the lawyer. Cause they lawyers represent the hotel. And then look, so he staged like, yeah, he came up missing and they need to find him. But let's go to the funeral because that ain't what I want to talk about. I want to go to the funeral and just show y'all. Hold up. Man, you can look at all of this. Look, check that. Look, check him out. Check him out. Look, check her out, right? Check her out, right? Guess who she related to? Guess who her mama is? Guess who her mama is? You see her? All right, watch this. Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Let me keep scrolling. It's gonna pop up in a minute. Oh, it's right up here. Right here. Here go the video. You see that name? Look. Told you. Told you. Look.
Three of the House of Hope. And sorry I couldn't put. I don't know what you mean, Kev. I'm not sure what you mean, but so I'm getting ready to close these down. I'm trying to preserve my battery for today. So those of you that replay this, I'm going to change the title. I can't change the title in Periscope, but I can change the title in Facebook.
And she mentioned Periscope. Remember what Zach TV said? Yeah, when y'all go to Periscope, why you release that footage after her funeral?
Change the title. I can't change the title in Periscope, but I can change the title in Facebook. And so that was the body of Kenneka Jenkins that just came in. We were actually waiting around here because we knew the casket was going to come in on this end. Now we're going to go around to the front and prepare to go in. What is the official cause of death? Y'all know what that situation is. There is none yet. Sorry. So I forgot what the title was on this one. So, but if you guys are
Man, these folks finna stop playing with Trey Gang, bro. Man, they finna stop playing with Trey Gang right now. Look, that's her daughter. And that's why they putting it. Oh, man. If this her daughter right here, and he was in on the murder, and they all in on the murder, then you see how powerful that microphone is now. Look, Jack right there. There go Jack. Don't you see Jack right here? Man, what's in this? Ooh, did you see how he flashing the light? Come on, bro. That's all I just want y'all to see. You see how Jack done transformed that junk to a protest and watching they every move. But look, but I'm showing y'all this though. Hold on, no man, don't freeze me up right now. Come on. Man, these folks really freezing me up. Man, Jack got pulled. That's why Mitchell Reese ride with him. Like, yeah, because there's nothing she can do. You see what I'm saying? Y'all, they done got me froze up, y'all. I can't even press the button. I'm froze up, gang. Hey, look. Y'all see I'm clicking on this stuff. I'm froze up. I
share this out. So I
Here we
guess you
go.
guys figured out that was the body.
So look, boom. So let me stop this video. Watch this. You want to know what the crazy part about it? Because guess who Jack related to that worked for Rosemont? Look. Hold on. This gonna be so crazy. Oh man. Where he at? This the crazy part about it. Damn, see my trick at the head. All this organized. I know what I can do. I just need to get screw shot before you came to freeze K9, you. They're gonna be at the desk talking. Hold on, matter of fact, I could just show them right over here somewhere. Hold on. Give me 1 second, gang. Let me show y'all the K9 cop. And then look, once I show y'all the K9 dude, you gonna be like, man. Hold up. There he go right there. Right here. Check this out, y'all. Watch this shit. You see him? This would make so much sense in the world. And then look, you want to know what makes so much sense in the world, right? Because of Jack and this K9 officer. And guess who the lawyer was? That was named Matthew D. Rose. Watch this. Man, you got to be kidding me. Man, you got to be kidding me, bro. So that's why Jack would be at the protest, because you had to go through Matthew Rose, because he's the lawyer for Rosemont Hotel, the whole city of Rosemont, and got law enforcement. Woo-wee. Oh, don't make me go to the officer's son. Man, y'all remember the officer's son that was in that lobby? You been following me, you already know who I'm talking about. So I got to get these things out there so I can be like, look, this is proven. This is proven right here with this family blood tree right there. That's all. Cause the story, I ain't even get to tell you what these people just sent me and say, Trey Gang, I'm gonna show you how you know what I'm saying, they get away with stuff. And keep this in mind when you looking at that, look at that skull that's on their jacket, right? You know, that's the skull with the, you know what I'm talking about? If you know what things look for, you be like, yeah, they bones and skull crushers, you know what I'm talking about? Right? So now look, since I proved it, right? Let's go to the Jet 33 King. That's why that insurance lady will be filming Jack.
That she had, that mom knows that she have an insurance policy. She want to collect on that insurance policy and possibly double up on her kidneys because they do have a black market out there. They have a black market for kidneys, hearts, arms, legs, or whatever body part there is for that person to get money for.
So all these things that she's involved.
I ain't gonna lie, man. You almost made me fell out my seat when you said nose month. You know, the Bible, you be like, yeah, no smart. Man, you so crazy. Get out of here. You get your I'm trying to solve a high profile murder case now. You know what I'm talking about? Hold the jokes. Yeah, go down West Nose Road, please. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you go down Cheat Avenue and make a left on Rose Nose. You know what I'm talking about? All right, now, why did do this make sense, right? If they related to Dirt and they know about a murder and they know about who the insurance lady, who I just showed y'all, and she filming that, do his whole interview would make sense?
Then, but only blocks out what happened. You know,
And so that means that Kenneka mother would double up on so much money. First she gets the insurance policy, she get paid from that because now she's dead. And then now she can sell her organs to the black market. And then now she can possibly, and this is a far-fetched, she can possibly sell the 2 organs to Selena Gomez. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just throw that in there. So all that money is coming around. You know what I'm saying? Because Kenneka mother supposed to be this big hustler. As you can tell, she used to sell dope. She used to do all that shit.
Yes.
What, like, she never worked at, I mean,
Yeah, she worked at White Castle. Her and my sisters worked at White Castle together. Yes, Kenneka worked it. She worked. But also, she got all that Louis Vuitton and all that off the niggas off the streets. You should never want to get beat on as my setup bitch is dead. If all the sad saying about you, bitch, you was the goodest setup bitch in the city, bitch.
And you talking about Kenneka.
Okay.
And you talking about Kenneka.
Jenkins. Kenneka
Wow.
Jenkins.
She used to set people up.
Yeah.
So what did her brother have to do with all this stuff?
Actually, her brother just sat back and watched everything rotate. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, give it. How old is he right now? I asked my sister, I don't even know. Give it 2 years, he gonna come out with the truth about everything. He gonna come out, him and his mama living lavish now. They used to live in the hood. Now y'all in a smacking ass house. No.
Wait a minute, so when you say they lived in the hood, of course we know what the hood is,
Ghetto,
right? But now she living in a smacking house. For people that don't understand what that means,
on driveway, got a car.
she got new cars,
Yeah, she got a new man too.
new man, but the smacking house is a good, nice house.
As y'all can see, her life like lavish. She got Kenneka everywhere in her house, I heard, but no, I still would be one justice for my daughter. I wouldn't want no insurance money or kidney money to settle me down.
Wow, that's deep. That's deep. That's deep. So this girl's supposed to have been in the witness, and I want to show you. I want to show you these forms that I got. You know what I'm saying? Just to show it. But I was told not to show it. I want to put it out there and just post it and give it to you guys. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to lose that source or that connection that I have in Chicago. So if you sit back and recap and really think, you know what I'm saying? Because we all heard that she's might have been going to the witness protection program. We heard that before. But one thing that we really never heard before was that she might, that her mom had an insurance policy. And this is what I have. It's right over there on the table, and I want to show it so bad, but I can't. I don't want to lose that connection because there's supposed to be more information coming to me. You know what I'm saying? And stay tuned to that. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be more information coming, and I'm gonna give y'all more information as long as my connect out there in Chicago don't pause on me like he did. Remember when I said I was going to go live tonight? Well, I was supposed to have that paperwork faxed to me an hour later, but it never came until recent, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't go live without it, but instead of going live, I felt like I should just do this video, and that's why I'm doing this video instead of going live. And, you know, I was going to public, I was going to show it, but then he gave me the understanding that he would cut all information from me if I show that paperwork, and I had to ensure him for days that, look, I'm not going to show that paperwork. I'm going to talk about it. I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna talk about it, and I'm gonna talk about it, but I won't show it. I won't show where it come from. I won't show the names on it. You know what I'm saying? I got the insurance policy. That's what I got. You know what I'm saying? And and that's what it is. And she made some money. I mean, I don't want to say she made some money, but fuck it, she got some money. You know what I'm saying? She got some money from the death of her daughter from an insurance policy. And who knows, her Kenneka's brother could be next. Her other family members could be next. You know what I'm saying? You never know. On the real. And, is there anything else that you want to add to it? Because, I don't want to keep...
Yes, I'm going to add this real quick at the end of the video. If anybody feels some type of way, you know my name. Comment at the bottom and put your number.
Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. What's your name what's your name one more time? You don't gotta give your real name. that's
People need to know when you put it out. People gonna know who I am, so it really doesn't matter. But yeah, my name Kelly for YouTube.
And that's Teflon over there, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, like, that y'all from Chicago. Once again, where y'all from? What side y'all from?
South side.
South side and the west side, and
yes.
What streets? Give me some streets. Give me some streets. Give me some streets.
Really want to know detail. Kenneka always was at the Rainbow Beach with us. Okay. Always.
Wow, at the what's the Rainbow Beach?
Rainbow Beach on the south side, 750 South Shore Drive, right on the side, right there.
Is that like a real beach?
Yep, it's a whole big ass beach.
Or it's not a street. It's not a street.
It's a beach. It's right there. It's just on that street, but it's the beach right on that street.
And like what? It's some what? Like okay, what?
75th run like a little long.
Okay. 75th Street runs long, and what's the name of the something beach?
Rainbow Beach.
Rainbow Beach.
They gonna know Southside only got one Rainbow Beach, baby. Trust me. And Monifa ain't her friend.
Monifa ain't her friend. So what you got to say about Irene?
Irene.
What?
Listen, Irene. Just come to the light and be honest and tell the truth about your friend. That's all you need to do. And then everybody gonna see the true picture. Kenneka Jenkins got what she deserved, and I say that from the heart.
So as much as we want to stay, as much as I hate to hear this, as much as I gotta go on camera real quick. I'm gonna flip it around. As much as I hate to hear this, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, nobody deserves to die.
So basically what he's saying is if y'all need the short yellow bus to come and scoop you up so you could learn the special way, this was going on. He don't have no insurance policy. He don't got no paperwork to bag this insurance policy. But he can tell you about that insurance policy and who's behind the insurance policy. There go Jack, right? So this is what I'm finna tell the world. Kenneka died on September the 6th. When she died on September 6th, this is how they did it. You got to start off the investigation in August. Because Mr. Reese was already at the hotel. At the hotel. Before September the 6th. From my information, what these people telling me, she was there on the 3rd with James Coleman. And James Coleman, her and James Coleman, them had some kind of, I guess they were beefing at the time, and she like, yeah, he broke up with her, and now she like, yeah, do anybody want to go to the show with me tonight? This on the 3rd. On the 4th, Kenneka make a post. One she's stroking in her hair. That's on the 4th. On the 5th, they go to room, to the hotel. Once they get to the hotel in the hotel Crown Plaza, the girl died at 1-something in the morning on the 6th. And once she died on the 6th, right? They closed the kitchen. They closed the whole hotel down for 36 hours. Let's calculate this. If I tell y'all they closed the pool and the kitchen, there's no question which is that the lower level kitchen where straight job is showing y'all right here. Y'all know that not this kitchen, but the lower level kitchen. So now look, from the 6th, from 1 something in the morning on the 6th, that's why Miss Teresa went live. Watch this, y'all. Teresa Martin live September the 6th. Right here.
You've got ideas,
Now
a new
this
project,
crazy.
a renovation that's been waiting. Bauer gives you
This what this person said to me and sent me this stuff. Miss Teresa already knew her daughter was dead and she needed an alibi because this her sister's birthday. And guess what time this was? So if you look at this video right here, if this September the 6th, right? Round 9 something, going on 10 o'clock. Well, this just to show you that she already knew her daughter died early that morning and signed a contract, and then she had to hide the murder from her sister. Boy, it's gonna get so evil and satanic. Look.
Hey, lad. It's my baby sister's birthday, and we out here. Yes. Going strong, going strong. Yes. How y'all doing today? Hey, lad. So, I'm 30, what? 8? I'm 38 years old. Uh-huh. I hope I leave looking like this one. I'm my mom. This is my biggest, greatest inspiration. Man, y'all know she hold me from everywhere. Man.
Now y'all see Miss Teresa? I'm about to cry over her, y'all. Cause for what I was told, Miss Teresa already knew her daughter was dead. That's why she was giving all those Bible quotes. Her sister didn't even know. And it's her sister's birthday. Ain't nobody there to celebrate her sister's birthday but her. This is mind blowing, Miss Teresa. You knew your daughter was dead hours before you made it early that morning. Cause you already had a room booked before the 6th. And you had to throw your sister in them mall to make it don't look like, damn, you know, where everybody at type like, you know what I'm saying? Look.
In college, everywhere I wear her freaky tee, jewelry, drove her Lexus. Get all that. This chick got me and always had me, and she made me to be me. Let me tell y'all something loud. Be true to yourself. Ain't nobody perfect. You ain't perfect. You ain't gonna never be perfect. If you think you perfect,
Cause this is the reason why she said God gave her a second chance in life. All because of Jack and that beverage matter. Listen to what Jack said, bruh. So what I'm basically saying, Miss Teresa already made a deal with the hotel. And she knew her daughter was already dead. And the police gave her a second chance in life. Like, look, you know what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? The deal was made. So now you understand this whole live video now? That's all. That's why she talking like that. Look.
Just like how y'all want it right now, but it's going right on time. So keep living life and live life. Enjoy it to the full. Hey, birthday feel good. Belated birthday. Sheikah. Gerard birthday on the 13th. Virgos. Virgo love. Yeah, y'all Virgo love. Ooh, the Virgo. Ooh, the fuck. We live, baby. Live. This is the birthday girl. 38 going strong.
So now you know why Miss Teresa will be going live. Because she already know what happened to her daughter. Now you see what I see. All because this person said, Trey Gang, I was at that hotel and I want to tell my side of the story. She didn't die on the night. She didn't die on the night. That's when Miss Teresa signed the contract and agreed, tell the world your daughter died on the night instead of the 6th. Oh, man. Tell the world your daughter died on the night instead of the 6th. Miss Teresa, in the beginning, she went along with, she never did went along with it. She never just said her daughter died on the night. But 2 years later, she was like, yeah, we just found out that my daughter died on the night. Like, what you mean? Where that coming from? Everything what Trey Gang told y'all, bruh, that happened on the night, round one some, I got 50,000 people off that timeline alone. And I knew I wasn't crazy on my research. Make it so bad, you could take everything what I said on the night, put it on the 6th. And once you put it on the 6th, that is going to explain this footage. Like, oh. So this person told me, how about when Kenneka died on the 6th, round 4 something in the morning, the funeral home had possession of the body, took all the organs out and brought her back to the hotel and placed her in the freezer? And that's why they was up there? The family? Did you hear what I said? I said Kenneka died September the 6th between the hours of 1 and 2. She was beaten and drowned. That's why her hair was messed up. She put up a fight and winning till they ended up in the pool and drowned the girl. Now, I ain't even know that. Trey ain't never said nothing about drowning, but I always mention the pool. Now, check this out. They moved the body from the pool to the funeral home. That's when they took the organ down. Before they took the organ, Mr. Richard requested, can I take a picture of her? And they granted her access. And that's where you get the funeral pictures from. So now you got the funeral picture. They took the organ, brought the body back to the hotel and placed it in the freezer. And once you look at the crime scene photo, you be like, that's why Kenneka look different in the photos. Because the funeral home showed pictures of the actual bruises. Cut around the lip, teeth chip. You know what I'm talking about? Her face ain't even swollen at all. Her face wasn't even swollen. She still look like a 12-year-old. But when they go to the freezer picture, she swelled up because she already been embalmed. Do that make sense now? Do that make sense now? Look, this is the most dramatic part about it. That's why they had the funeral home was the one that gave her back her possession of the watch. Oh, y'all getting it now. Look, y'all getting it now. So now look, wait a minute. They ain't even check this out. Because let's go to the Jalen Ford wreck. If Kenneka died on the sea, this what this person told me. Y'all want to hear this story right here? Do you want to hear this story right here about the Jalen Ford? Keep this in mind, we heard about the Jalen Ford, but we could never tie the Jalen Ford, to the Kenneka. We know somebody died in that wreck, right? This how Eugenia Walker died. Cause if Kenneka died on the 6th, once Kenneka died on the 6th, right, they shut the kitchen down and the pool down, put it up under construction. That's why we heard about the construction. So in 36 hours, they were constructing the kitchen. Now you finna go on September 9th, round 2 something. The police is taking interviews at that time, right? Because we thinking Kenneka roaming the halls and getting set up, right? You know how like when Trey Gang like, they go Kenneka right there, balls in the lobby, you know what I'm saying? And all of this, that wasn't going on, but that was on the 6th though. It's the same story, but it was on the 6th. So look, round 1 something going on 2 something, they were taking Teresa and her family member statement. Guess what they said? Jalen Ford, Eugenia Walker, and Miss Teresa's nephew, the one that booked the room, right? The one that booked the room with the fraudulent credit card, jumped in the car and put the police on a high-speed chase from Rosemont all the way to the west side of Chicago, and the police pit maneuver these people, and Eugenia Walker end up getting killed in the wreck, and they had to cover that up. And that's why Barbara Everett will be at the hotel, because her daughter was there and she died too. Hi y'all. What? That's why. Cause check this out. You want to know how Eugenia Walker got away? Cause don't y'all remember the police call? They was like, yeah, can you escort go to the hospital? Cause it would look like an assault. It wasn't no assault. Not the way you thinking. It was assault getting away from the police. And it was a police chase, bro. It was a police chase, bro. Do that make sense? And that's how Eugenia Walker ended up dying because she wasn't meant to die. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't a part of the setup. That's how you get the other girl dying at the hotel. So look, this person told me and said this. Trey Gang, I was there. And this what was going on. I was there before September the 6th. And I signed the contract because I wanted to be famous. And you know, I want all the glitter and gold. But the stuff they got me doing, I want to give my life back to God. Miss Teresa was at the hotel before September the 6th. They treated them like kings and queens. And Miss Teresa was there. She went to the show because, you know what I'm saying, it was a comedy show too. So what actually was going on was we got her there on the 6th and we murdered her. On September the 9th, when Miss Teresa agreed to say she died on the 9th or the 10th, whatever. And she agreed with that. So that's why she came up. Kenneka supposed to be going to the movie and celebrate the birthday. She supposed to be going to the movie. And when they got her to say that, boom, yeah, you say how she ended up, yeah, she celebrated the movie. What time this was, Miss Teresa? I last saw her at 11:30 on September the 11th. September the 8th at 11:30. All right. Say you get a phone call at what time, Miss Teresa? I got the call at 4:34 on September the 9th. All right. And what time we're gonna release that 911 call around 7ish. So after when they cover up the murder, but it took them 36 hours to cover up a murder, then you get a 911 call. Doo-doo-doo. Hi, what's your state of emergency? Hi, I would like to report my daughter. She came to a hotel and they said she missing and they can't find her and I'm just trying to see what I need to do. Now you see what I'm saying? So when they gave us the 36-hour footage, right? Like the food court hall, right? There was after the murder. So that means when you saw the family members come in, it was all look, watch this. What do this look like now, y'all?
Yes. Loving it every day. Yes, indeed. You better. Yes, this is my favorite baby. Miss y'all. Love y'all. Holla. Peace. Love y'all. Enjoy yourself. And be safe. Hey. Real Sharad. Life is too short. If one shit don't go right, guess what? You got a second chance in life. Keep going. Don't let that one shit that didn't go right. Pray and know that God got y'all. Keep on living. I'm sorry, that's my message to the world. Keep on living and enjoy life. Hey, what? What you say, Kirk? Yeah. Better eat nice and hey. So, who missed me? Send me the Disney on ice. Y'all know I play too much. I love y'all. We live.
You could tell that's a fake smile, Miss Teresa got. Look, you can look. All jokes to the side, bro. You know it's eating that lady up right now, bro. And she trying her best to play it cool.
Peace, y'all. To enjoy your life. Fuck where they going right by y'all. Fuck where they going like how y'all think life should go. Fuck it. Live it. Guess what? Because it might not be going right today, but tomorrow it's going to be going perfectly fine. Yep. So enjoy yourself. Yeah. Live life. Don't let life live you. God don't make mistakes. Mistakes just don't happen. Everything happens. Johnny, have a right time. I promise. Johnny, I love you. You better see it. When I get rich, you gonna see how much I love you, okay? What? The fuck? I'm just saying. You don't gotta know. Look. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It don't take much for us. Love you, Ray. Hey, love y'all. All y'all. Thank y'all for watching our live. Family, Douglas, Sawyer, everybody. Live life. Don't let life live you. You may think that ain't going right for you, but it's going perfect. As long as you live, you got an opportunity and a chance. I'm gonna make a change. She finna go get some seafood. I'm finna go in the house, go to sleep. Bridget, I'm being New Orleans too. Bridget, enjoy, sister. Love ya. Sister from little mama. Yes, indeed. You better say it. You better pop it, Trisha. So that. Trish, I love you, baby. You are all y'all in our prayers. Love y'all for real, for real. For real. Damn. Fuck. We family. We all we got. The battle is not given to the strength of the strong, but the one that can endure to the end. Trust and believe that God got you through the midst of it all. Trust and believe. Do not give up. Keep that faith. Know that God got you through the midst. He got us through the midst of it all. I miss all my family. I miss y'all.
So if Trey Gang showing y'all this, right? What do you think Miss Teresa mean if this video was on the 6th and she was like, tomorrow everything gonna be perfectly fine? That's why they had to book the room for the 7th because the girl was already dead. Now, since they gave us this, they was making us be like, this is started an investigation, make it look like they booked the room on the 7th. and she finna show up on the 8th. In reality, that's why they booking the room, because a murder already happened. Do that make sense now? That's why she said tomorrow is gonna be going what? Perfectly fine. Look, watch this. Straight up bullshit, bro. And that's the same dude that was in the car wreck with Gina Walker and Jalen Ford. So it would make sense why they would make these people book the room. Look how uncomfortable they doing this shit.
He was telling the person what to write down in the reports in the kitchen. You see him standing next to the gentleman that was taking the official reports. He was also in the hallway with the young lady.
And then guess what? I could expose this scene. Like, why Mr. Reese would be running out there, then why this cop would be laughing? All right. I want to know why he would be laughing. Where you at? Right here. No wonder. Jack at the protest, Miss Risa blowing the whistle. You got him. Then you get who? The beverage manager. Check this out. If you thumb me up and say, damn, they look just alike, you gonna have to agree with this 10 toes down. Watch this. Matter of fact, I could just go to my video. This is the cold part about it. Where you at? Where are you, beverage manager? I want HD footage of you. Here we go. Look who the beverage manager look like. This so crazy. Golly. Same Earl nose. And everybody trying to find out why Zach get this call. Do this make sense now?
Okay. I've been watching so many videos, and it's just they put yours in there. They add yours in there. They add what Mike's talking about Larry. He's talking about getting off. So he stopped talking about Kenneka at all. I couldn't get him. I couldn't get his number.
Okay.
this shit is getting a little spooky, man.
Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. Cause there's two other guys that's on there talking about her with these men that I gave you.
I just don't understand why would they target her out of everybody?
I don't know.
Okay, and you're saying that we should not take our eyes off the friends?
Don't take your eyes off of them. And I heard today on one of the sites, it said that Monifa left town.
Monifa.
And she said she was taking a plane.
I really don't know the details on how she traveled.
That's what I'm saying. And she was just the other day showing all the money that she had to her friends and stuff. I'm just like, well, where'd you get that money?
I mean, in Chicago, she could have finessed it. She could have worked a job. Who knows?
Right. Yep.
So I don't know. I'm kind of lost at the call that you know what I'm saying, that you reached out. You got me. No, you got me a little nervous now. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's deeper than what you think, because I was, you know, when I got started looking at the pictures and putting it together, it reminded me, and they keep on saying it too, Get Out. The town, the whole town is connected.
Okay.
Which we already know. That guy is a family member, the one that brought that body out of there.
He's a family member?
The managers, the hotel, they're supposed to be family. They own a mortuary.
Okay.
A pet mortuary, too.
What?
A pet mortuary.
Okay.
And how is it that, see, I looked into Selena. Selena is out of California. Her friend is out of California. Now, with her friend being on drugs, on heavy drugs, you can't be a donor.
Okay.
And with you having...
Now watch this. Trey ain't finna bring all of this to the light. When she said that dude brought that body out of there, they family members. Watch this, y'all. If you got the beverage manager related to Jack, and Jack is related to the K9 unit, and guess who the coroner looked like? Look. Golly! That is bananas to me, bruh. So do I need to play Jenny when she said, hey, that dude? Hold up, what?
Get Out. The town, the whole town is connected.
Okay.
Which we already know. That guy is a family member, the one that brought that body out of there.
He's a family member?
The managers, the hotel, they're supposed to be family. They own a mortuary.
Okay.
A pet mortuary, too.
What?
A pet mortuary.
Okay.
And how is it that, see, I looked into Selena. Selena is out of California. Her friend is out of California. Now, with her friend being on drugs, on heavy drugs, you can't be a donor.
Okay.
And with you having surgery, you have to be there to have the surgery. You have to be there for a fresh.
Yo, so ma'am, hold up. I'm kind of lost because this, like, I'm headed somewhere. You just had me pull over and park. I don't know where the fuck I'm at. No, listen, but who? First off, let's start from the beginning. You just called me from a private number. Who are you? What's your name?
Oh, sorry.
Who are you?
I don't want my name out there. I don't want my name out there.
But ma'am, yeah, I'm holding.
I just told you my name is Tanya.
Tanya?
Yes.
Okay, now, what's your whole ordeal with the situation?
I have just only been looking into the case ever since I heard about it.
Are you
been watching the videos.
Are you trying to hide your identity?
No, I'm not trying to hide my identity to that. I'm just saying I'm looking at these white people that have talked about it online. And nobody's looking into them. And they're laughing at us.
Who killed Kenneka?
I can't tell you who killed her. I don't know. The only thing I know is I read their information between their little selves with their friends talking about what happened on Saturday night with the drunk girl.
Now, I used to think if that's Miss Teresa, and then when I found out that's actually Gina McGill, guess why Gina McGill would know about this, right? Watch this. Because she went to college with Larry Rogers now. She went to the same college in the same school. These is her classmates. And that's why she reaching out was that when she was like, Zach, they put your video in there. Meaning that's why they got Zach on the footage on the night. So when we used to watch that surveillance footage starting on September 9th, the murder already happened. That's why you got family members, news production company, MTV, Lifetime, all that on the footage. And Miss Teresa know this. This is the crazy part about it. Cause when Miss Teresa agreed to sign the contract, she agreed not to talk about September the 6th. So won't this all would make sense that like boom, look. That's why you would never see the K9 cop on the same frame with him. See this? Him. You finna notice that be like, damn. Cause guess who he look like? Do I got the K9 cop pictures on her? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Do I got the K9 cop pictures on her? It might be right here. I got it right here. Thank God. Golly. So the whole town connected, like Gina McGill said, and said the dude that took the body is family members. Hi, y'all. So, with that being said, whoever reached out to Trey Gang is not lying to me. Because when you go to Louis Chamberlain, guess what videos they will have on on a cell phone, not some footage, because they don't have control over the footage, but they do got cell phone footage. And guess who on the cell phone footage? Miss Teresa, Leonora, and James Coleman.
Hair all messed up. Go and look at their sites. Look at the people that Joel is talking to.
Who? Oh my God. Okay, ma'am. This why I'm getting scared, ma'am. You tell you.
Zach,
Listen.
I would tell you to step back.
No, whoa. You said leave the case alone?
Listen, it's deeper than what we think.
Yes or no? Leave the case alone.
Leave it alone.
I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna take your advice.
Leave it alone for your safety.
Wow.
Leave it alone.
Okay. You I ain't gonna lie, you fucking scaring me. I ain't scared of shit, but you scaring me.
But I'm saying, Zach, it's deeper than what we think it is. And they want us to step back. That's why the police, the FBI, none of them have stepped in. Because they're connected. And when you have money, you can do anything you want to do.
So what you gotta, hey, listen, for somebody that's saying, oh, this is some bullshit, this isn't real, what do you got to say to people that don't believe this is true?
Oh. I would just say open your eyes and stay prayerful. I'm serious. Open your eyes and stay prayerful. Watch over your children, your family members. Watch over them.
Okay, so you saying do not, so I should never talk about the case again? Don't
even go into it because they're watching you. You have an account. You have an account that they're watching you.
Okay. And once
like I said, if you look into Joel Coleman, you'll stop.
Okay. So okay, I'm gonna fall back from the case, ma'am. You know, I haven't been posting anything on Facebook because for some reason I'm blocked from Facebook. So
They're blocking everybody. They blocked me.
Oh, hold up, you're blocked.
They've been blocking me for comments.
Wow.
That's why I said. And every time I put something in, I'm getting a threat.
What?
I need to shut up. I'm getting a threat. Well, those.
So let me break it down for you. Gina McGill went to law school with the same law people, right? Gina, if you look into Gina McGill, you'll find out that damn. No wonder why Gina McGill said she was a private investigator, because that's what exactly she is, a private investigator. So this was going on. This is the tea. Kenneka died on the 6th between the hours of 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning. So they locked the kitchen down September 6th, 7th, and 8th. That's where you get 36 hours. Now you got a whole cover up in 36 hours. So once we start watching the Irene live video, the police had access to the phone already. And they the one that released the Irene video and was showing, we're going to show this at one song. Right? So Miss Teresa agreed to all of this. Right? She knew what happened to her daughter on the 6th because That's when she arrived at 1:36 p.m. on footage at the ticket booth. Right? Okay. So that means Kenneka body will be at the funeral home for 36 hours. They brought it back to the hotel, and that's why they had Miss Teresa at the hotel. Cause when they bring the body back, they got to put it in the freezer. And once they made them put the body in the freezer, in this freezer, because when they brought the body back, you know what I'm saying, before, on the 6th, right, Kenneka was drowned in the pool. You want to know what they were actually doing at 1 something in the morning? September the 9th at 1 something in the morning. Y'all remember when I shared Tay Zonday video and Tay Zonday was like, yeah, they were saying that at 1 something on September the 9th, you had police officers there talking about, yeah, we filmed the movie and all. This what they was actually doing on September the 9th. And check this out. In the next hour or two, you finna have a wreck with Eugenia Walker, cause they fled the crime scene. Pit maneuver these folks and Eugenia Walker end up dead. That is so crazy to me. That I was like, damn, for real, for real? They like, yup. Kenneka was in the room. All our family members were there. And once you got that Irene live video, you will understand now. I was like, man. So let me get this right. I want everybody under the pen, and I ain't even told the whole story yet. I ain't even tell the whole story. I just want to show y'all this little part just to see, man, do this narrative sound like the truth to y'all? Because when I read my report, it made a lot of sense to me. You don't got to agree with me on it, but the girl died on the 6th. When the girl died on the 6th, the hotel made her, boom, do her in. But she actually drowned. That would be the cause of death, actually drowned. So when they staged the crime scene, they put the zip ties around the neck to make it look like and fit a narrative like one of those thugs did it. Right? But Selena Gomez in town. Cause once you go to Selena Gomez, right, this would make sense. You would have him would be rapping with him. Hold up. Where his picture at? I just saw it. I just saw his picture. So that's why both of them would be in the kitchen talking to each other, right? Cause once you look at him, he ain't even no real police. This ain't no detective. This was not a detective. Man, you just got on a pair of jeans and a walkie talkie. You ain't even got none of police equipment, right? Hold on, this what stood out to me. Where is that picture? Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find this picture right quick. This would make sense. Man, you can't even make this stuff up, bro. Cause once I get to looking, I'm like, well, damn. You could just put on a police jacket and say you the police and have a walkie-talkie. I don't see you with no look. This mean this a fake police officer, bruh. That's why King Rob was like those fake police officers. They fake police officers. I'm like, man, what do he mean when he say that? Look, this is not no real police officer, bruh. You don't got no gun belt. You look, no gun holster, none of that. This man don't even got a gun on him, bruh. Man, I ain't even gonna lie. When I was working at a hotel, right, before I became a sous chef, I'm just a regular cook. You know what I'm saying? But when them folks say, hey man, you gotta put this white coat on, we got an event and we just need all the chefs there. One of the chefs didn't show up, so we need you to run the booth. And I put that goddamn white coat on, I'm a chef. Look, it will make sense why you see the only two, right? And it all will make sense now. Don't it make sense now? Boom, him, linked to the food beverage manager. You got Jack at the protest blowing the whistle. Then you got the K9 unit that's related to him. And his people, the one that found her in the freezer. It totally makes sense now. So that means Miss Teresa was at that protest since Jack got her going along with this shit. That was exactly what she was doing. Man, and they people is representing the other law firm. Do I need to go to Metro D Rose again? Boy, I got some tea on her. Man, I swear I got some tea. Guess why you don't see the rest of the police officers? Cause round about this time, Jalen Ford and them got away. And now it's a high speed chase. Watch this. You can tell in this video. See that? Look. Man, y'all better get those lights up for Kenneka, bro. Man, these folks desperately trying to get this information out to the world. Damn, why is I'm pausing, bruh? Man, I done paused again. Why am I pausing? My mouse keep clicking on. I can't click on him. I can't play this video. Hold on, y'all. Y'all see I'm paused. Y'all can hear me. I'm paused, y'all. I can't even do nothing. See that I'm clicking on them, John. See, I'm clicking, ain't nothing doing nothing. See that? Now, come on. Come on, man. So look, right here alone. Would this make sense when I tell y'all this the lawyer when you go to Mud Rock? You had to go through him because he is the attorney for who? Crown Plaza. And he got people work where? Rosemont Public Department. And working security at the hotel. And this where Jack come in at. This where Jack come in there, right? And this where she come in there, the insurance lady. This the girl that showed up with Jack. Damn. Look. Come on now. Look how Jack scrolled up with this little chick. Watch this. Right here. There she go.
In the cover, Rob. 36 hours in the cover, Rob. All right, you guys. Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle. Hey, baby. How you doing? Thank you.
Jenkins was murdered. Yes.
Say hi to Live Jack. Jack is back.
Jack is back.
Hi, y'all. Hi, y'all. This the lawyer that represented Matthew D. Rose. Remember when Straight Drop was claiming Greg Hughes was Matthew D. Rose? This the real Matthew D. Rose. So won't it make sense that Jack will be at the protest, right? The insurance lady, the life insurance lady, know who Jack is. You see how they greeting each other? Remember Miss Teresa said, what happened to that camera above that freezer? And guess what camera that be above that freezer? They family member freezer. Hold on. Watch this. If I tell you boom, boom, and then you go to this, man, say no more. No wonder why he turned up on this junk. No wonder. They all related. They is all related. Man, look. I'ma end this live like this, y'all, and I'm going live straight up tomorrow. Probably in the morning. Cause I ain't even through. All I just want everybody thumb me up, do this make sense. Cause I ain't even gave y'all the full story yet. I just wanted just to prove, be like, We know who Jack is now. We know why he would be at the protest. Because when he was at the protest, everybody was praising him because he was talking about, hey, I'm finna get justice for Kenneka. Because I'm like, damn, what power he got? Like, everybody focused on Jack. I didn't know that he was connected to the hotel, to the beverage manager that's on the footage. And the beverage manager is connected to the K9 unit. It would make sense why Mr. Reeser would be telling all of this bull crap story, acting green. How did she made it out the back door? Man, cause check this out. It's some things that I didn't even know. You want to know how much power that these people got? Man, you ain't even got to believe me when I say this. And I'm going to end this live with this one right here. Watch this, y'all. Hold on. I can't even make this up. Man, that's why she will be on the doctor. Oh, man. I couldn't even believe it what these people were telling me, bro. Like, man, Trey Gang, you digging into something, bro, that you don't know. That's all I'm gonna show y'all. Is Dr. Oz and Jack. Hold on. Look, won't this would make sense if I show y'all this? Golly. And look who they with. Look at the title. This is John Q. Relative. Told y'all. His name is John Donahue. And guess what relations they is? Guess who was collaborating with him? Watch this, y'all. Won't this make sense? Tell me, won't this make sense once you go to the old videos and look at the title? A message for all creative contenters. J4K call for action, right? Look, check him out. Look who he look like. Look, you want to know what's the crazy part about it? Watch this. All on the Kenneka Jenkins case, like, damn. right? Then when you go 54 keys, right? Look, round table with who? Hold on, let me go to the old one. Yeah, right over here, song goddamn well. John Kerr. Oh, Booyah! You see that John Kerr on that platform? So don't it make sense now? Look, don't that make sense now? Don't act like this nothing new. Cause if you don't act like this nothing new, like you don't know who John Kerr. Well, you may not know who John Kerr was, but you watch him. If you was a diehard fan, you know who exactly John Kerr is. You like he a YouTuber. He used to talk about the case. I used to watch him, but didn't know he was connected to who. Since you know that he connected to who, don't this make sense why YouTubers will be collaborating with the man? Big receipt. For the people that's on the short board, if you got John Kerr related to Jack and the beverage manager, won't it make sense why 54 will be collaborating? Boom, boom, boom. Well, watch this though. This will make even more sense when you go to her video. Let her expose who? The beverage manager. What? Guess what? Why they were attacking him? Cause they know the truth. Since they know the truth of his role is, why you think she got a video talking about a nigga sent me a dream and say count and finish him? So you could go to
This
this
is
and
what they
listen
wanted
to
us to
this
believe
shit.
happened in this order. And we all remember this footage right here of Kenneka walking through this damn kitchen, and they wanted us to believe that she walked in this freezer by herself. We all call bullshit on that. Then we had this motherfucker right here. Remember him? And he walked in there about 8:34. Look at him. He's looking toward the freezer. Put his glasses on, every motherfucker thing. He trying to see what the fuck going on back there. Okay? And they told us that nobody came before or after her until that man popped up in the screen.
So now look, check this out. You see what she breaking down? Check this out. That's why she said the food beverage manager suspect. Lights on or lights off. J for K. He was never the beverage manager. He was the security guard. So it would make sense they'll tell him, yeah, look, we'll tell the world you a beverage manager since you got the keys and everything and you run this job. That's why he had control over the whole investigation. Hi, y'all. Man, Trey Gang love y'all, man. Y'all be cool and y'all be safe. I'ma explain the other information that I got. Cause this is a very crazy story. Cause what I just gave y'all, that's just something to sleep on. But when tomorrow, man, it's finna resonate like, man, they were chasing Jalen Ford. Man, yep, the police were chasing them for round 2 something. That's why you don't see them on the footage. You know what I'm saying? No police officer on that footage, right? So look, then when they get to the beverage manager, that's why you got a whole report on the beverage manager. This what we didn't know. All because we didn't know none of this stuff, bruh. Out of all murder cases, I never just sat and watched a protest. You go to any murder case, nobody just don't go back. Let me just watch the protest. Look what you would learn if you just go back and say, wait a minute, let me go watch that protest again.
He out here all the time. Jack is back.
Oh, it makes sense now.
Jack. Blow the whistle. All right, blow the whistle. Justice for Kenneka. Justice for Kenneka. I am Kenneka.
We want justice.
We want justice.
And check this out. Y'all want to know who he really is? I didn't even know this. He is a Grand Master Mason. They're just like if we was all Christians, this would be your pastor walking in there blowing the whistle. I ain't even know none of this stuff, bro. I swear to God, I ain't even know none of this stuff, bro. I ain't even know none of this shit worked like this. He is a Grand Master of the Royal Order of Justice. The insurance lady is an Eastern Star. And this is what they do. So when you go to a Christian church, a preacher will tell you, have faith in Jesus and the Lord will bless you. Just have faith. But this same preacher right here, when it comes to Freemason, man, the Lord will bless you and give you $1 million. And give you fame, riches, and glory. And it actually happened. Like, damn. Man, I'm a millionaire. Like, boom. Look.
We want justice.
We want justice.
We want justice.
We want justice. We want justice.
So when they say they want justice, they say we want just us. We want just us. Man, you better listen to these chants. They cold with those chants. No justice, no peace. Put it like this here. If I was a judge and I'm full of this stuff what they full of, and I was like, and the people come to my courtroom be like, hey, Your Honor, can you help us? And I put that voodoo on him. I'm like, look, y'all want to know, you want the truth? Yeah. No justice. No justice? Nope. and no peace. No peace? So you actually telling us, like, since we want answers, you telling me it's no justice and no peace. That's just like reading a verdict. And Your Honor, we found the subject in the court matter. We found it not guilty. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. You know what I'm talking about? Payao.
Justice! Down! We want justice! We want justice! Now! Right now! Right now! Right now!
And this the insurance lady. Crazy game these people on, bro. Man, these folks on these people on another level, bro. Man, I'm gonna get on up out of here, man. Trey Gang love y'all, man. Y'all like and share this video on the way y'all game. And y'all help support the channel, bro. And put this narrative back there. Because guess what? Man, I got to break it down from the 6th. Be honest with you, you got to break this shit down on Kenneka's birthday. So once you find out, like, what was going on Kenneka's birthday, and guess who Kenneka's boyfriend will be? Look, man, check this out, man. Chicago on another level, bro. Check this out. You know Chicago gotta be some sinister if you got 50 killers in one night and all these drive-bys and all these, cause don't you know most of the murders go viral come out of Chicago. Know what I'm saying? And I'm like, put it like this here. This is what y'all need to do. Go back to Lil Durk. Guess who he was beefing with in 2017? And you'll see who Kenneka's boyfriend is. That's all. Check this out. Kenneka was one of those girls. She was fucking with a Chicago rapper. And they was setting motherfuckers up. Well, he was setting people up, but she just fuck around, you know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say, gang. And I'm out this jaunt, bro. Payao.